How are you this morning, my friend? I am Protulia Xeta-Llouns, and this is Mexican Allies for the third day of the Trezene dead. Today is 3 rabbit. Yay, Tochtli, the rabbit. This animal that only works if it's in a community because they are very tiny and soft. Yesterday we were looking after the um, deer, this incredibly strong creature that walks alone in the paths and always manages to go to the river, uh, avoiding the hunters by using their intuition and their ear. But today is the opposite. I like these calendars because they make us think of all the aspects of our own being. Today is the rabbit. The opposite is tiny creature that is so fluffy and fragile. And if he doesn't live in a community with his family, he is a dead rabbit because either an eagle, a fox, or I don't know. There are many predators for the rabbit, and he will always be distracted because he will always be eating something like grass or a dandelion or something, and he will be super distracted, and all of a sudden, the predator just comes and he doesn't even notice. But the most important thing for the rabbit is to know about living in this community takes a lot of balance. Why? Because sometimes when you live in a community, you forget that you are an individual, that you have your own personality, your own way. So if you lose all your distinctive attributes, you could either be healed or ill. Why? Because every extreme position can cause um, um, lack of balance. The thing here is balance. So, in a community, you have to be yourself in a part of the time and to be part of the community the other part of the time. So it's like day and night, right? This is why maybe the gods of the Trezene are Texistecatl and Tonatiuh, the moon and the sun, to remind us that day and night both are important. So individuality is both important and risk, because if you become too individual, you forget about your community and start being alone, then you are a prey for whatever comes to get you. But if you become too attached to your community, you stop draining yourself and having a loss of energy, of force of life. Remember that the Trezene death deals with life, with all the things that makes us feel more alive and just go in life with this joy and this passion, and most of all in a, like I said, in a balanced way. Okay, so there is something else that is very important. Community needs leaders. Okay, it's a rounded community where everybody is the same, but there is one person who has this vision that is a common vision for everybody, and this person will take everybody towards that vision because knows everybody so well, knows. It's like a kitchen, where the spoon goes and the salt and the flour and the pans and the the cups and the glasses, and this person who knows puts everything in its place, and it's a productive and beautiful kitchen where all the best dishes come out, and this heat and the smells, and nobody will get burned, especially the one who cooks. And so this person is going to take the place of who? maybe the cook master, whatever position this person takes. One thing is to take the position and to know that you have to take this position, and the other is to be able to do it because we are like children. I mean, this person will be able to do this eventually, but the first steps will be like the children's steps, will be a little bit clumsy, okay, full of life and joy, but perhaps it's dangerous to leave this person alone because he doesn't know of the dangers of this path he chose. So he needs his community, especially those old rabbits that know better than him, and they're guiding him. And also he needs the rest because they remind him every day how important he is. If you have someone so important in your life, that it's a leader, it's a person that you know that is growing, even if it's a grown-up, because sometimes we see grown-ups and say, oh, they're so grown-ups, they know everything. It's not true. Sometimes the youngest are the one who teach the best by being there and spreading their experiences and talking about them with grown-ups and supporting them, and most of all reminding them how important they are for them, because sometimes, well, you cannot be everything for everybody, but definitely you are everything for some. And these people who you are important to, you are the whole world for them. And this is what means being in a community, knowing where you are, who you are, and this individuality is represented by your own worth. And if you know what you're worth and who you are, you will never feel lonely or lost because you will be in the position that is yours. The goddess of the day rabbit is called Circle of Arms. She is Mayawel, the goddess of the maguey. This beverage that takes 13 years to collect. Imagine 13 years to collect a perfect beverage. You think it's a long time. Maybe I haven't even lived it this long. How could it be? Well, if it for a beverage takes 13 years to be perfect, can you imagine for a human being who's trying to acquire a position of leadership in a, of course, in a good quality way? Well, it perhaps will take 13 years, but we have to start someday. So today is a good day to start with the goddess of the third day, Chalchutlique, the goddess of dreams, and put our dream and our imagination where it goes, like everything else, and hold on to everybody that's around you, because if you only make one person hold you, well, this person will get tired and broken. But if everybody holds everybody, we're all sustained, we can all walk in the same direction safely and lighter. So spend this day with those people and share everything, your sadness, your joy, and ask for help when you need it, and give help when you are requested or you see that you're needed. But the best help in a community is to know what you have to do and do it promptly, happily, and with gratitude. See you next time.